And I think what's really difficult in them scenarios is you don't know the full truth and the extent of what's happened. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, no, I don't.
And then she
All
was
I can
saying
say, guys,
she's...
I don't agree with doxing or anything like that, but I was intoxicated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would agree to anything. Do you know what I mean?
You were looking at the screen, but there was nothing there, and you were already in bed asleep.
The end of the day, we move and that. And I've just had a message.
Yeah.
I've just had a message, Angie, saying something about ask Angie about the 2 girls, 1 cup video. What's that about?
2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh God, yeah, don't. I saw that. Don't.
Isn't that a rude video?
I don't know. Someone just messaged me and say ask Angie about the 2 girls, 1 cup video.
Yeah, it traumatized me. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't even know what it's about. To be honest with you,
if you've not seen it, please Google it.
Oh no!
Guys,
you know what, Hayley?
Google it.
I've listened to little Hayley. I know what the video is, but someone just told me to ask her about it. I wasn't around, to see what was anyone's on about that.
It was actually
well, Angie and Ems did not do 2 girls, 1 cup.
No. It was absolutely disgusting. And I advise everyone, please do not watch it. I felt physically, and listen, if I saw that now, I'd vomit.
Oh yeah, I would. To be fair, I was shocked you got yourself into bed.
I reckon Alex did watch it. Yeah, don't lie to Alex. We know you watched.
No, I'm not saying I've never watched it. Right, I've never ever said I've not watched it. I've lived a little, and I was a kid once, But at the end of the day, that was when I was at school. That video went round. That's how long that video is, I think.
Yeah. Do you remember Nina, Alex?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Are you friends with her?
No.
All right. I just saw in a video. I didn't want to say if you're friends, but I saw in a video she was talking about the prelim server, saying how she was in there to gather evidence for the police.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I don't think police would have.
No, she wasn't in there to gather evidence. She was very much.
I'm 100% certain a police officer is not going to say to a person saying, go and get me evidence. Police wouldn't do that. They'd do it themselves if they was going to do that investigation.
Yeah, but she might have been just in there to get, I don't know. But I know she wasn't in there for that reason. Nina,
of course.
She was very much involved in that. I just saw a video that somebody sent me of her saying why she was in there. She was getting evidence for the police, and she was doxxed. And maybe she probably was doxxed, but she was very much part of that server.
Yeah.
She was also doxing.
It's a good old excuse, and to try and get their way back on the app.
They'll put you in undercut. Yeah, and I think.
Oh yeah, Angie. And I feel like people are saying, will you read me comment out? But I can't read everyone's, guys. But she was going on about how pale you were, and she was being quite nasty about you. Were you there then, Alex?
No, I'd left because obviously I couldn't handle it anymore, what was going on.
Were you distressed?
Yeah, because you know what it is, when you're trying to get someone down off the live and that, because you think, it's only going to go one way. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
And she kept mimicking you and stuff. I just didn't like it. It felt like a bit mean girly. I don't know.
You told her about my condition. Oh, for God's sake.
This is horrible, isn't it? Do you know when you normally hook over, you come on and speak to your friends, and there's 2, 3 of yous all on a call talking about last night, when now it's 1,500 people all telling her what she did.
Oh my God, I love Lana. Guys, don't talk about Alana, because I do like her. Yeah. Hi, Kirsty.
Hi guys, you okay?
Yeah, you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I was watching the live as well last night.
I didn't really say much, really, did I? Because I was pretty much out.
Not really. No. To be honest, you didn't.
Yeah. Oh, for God's sake.
I'm gonna tell Angie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's not 100% correct as well. You was talking about HIV and get the gay community again.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I just meant as in the NHS website.
Yeah, that's what you were reading. But do you know when you get really drunk and you just have outbursts of random things that we've been talking about in the day? You just randomly outburst with stuff. I don't think she said anything bad though, do you, Alex?
No. She's Angie, she likes Google, don't she? She likes to read Google 24/7, so she was just relaying stuff.
I was on the NHS website.
She's one of the most outspoken people on this app, literally.
You did no harm, Angie. Okay, good.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. But I'm just going to let you know, like, when people are saying you didn't say stuff, I'm going to say, like, you did, and you did say stuff, because people should be honest with you. You know what I mean? If they think you've overstepped the line, or that you've said something that could be twisted, and then next it's going to be on the FYP, because that's not protecting you as a person. Because if you're unaware what you've done that night and what you've been said, you need these people around you to say, you know, Angie did this.
Yeah. What did I say that was overstepped the line then?
Last night, it's because everyone was telling you to stop in the community, in your community, even though I didn't see you overstep the mark. When everyone's telling you to stop because you know it's going to escalate and that you shouldn't have let it continue, you know what I mean? That's my opinion. Some people might not agree, but at the end of the day, it's all about protecting your host.
Yeah.
I think people were more upset, Ange, the way Ems was treating you and the way she was behaving towards you. I think people were more upset with that, if I'm truly honest.
Right. Well, I didn't see that. Listen, I was out. I was.
Ems does this to everybody. There's not one person she's never done it to.
Well, an ambulance was called to her house again, was it?
Thank you.
Wow.
She necked
Was it
on with an
really
Uber
odd?
driver.
That's actually funny, though. Come on.
She necked on with an Uber driver.
I'm sure she did. I've just watched it on the FYP.
Stop it. I'm going to have to find that.
Oh, I'm here for all the gossip.
Guys, listen, like I said, I don't agree with, obviously, doxing and all this shit. And me agreeing, listen, I was out of it. I was with the fairies, man.
Yeah, we know you don't, but just obviously last night you was kind of baited into that.
There was some other things. Eternity will be able to, obviously she's busy today, but she'll tell you some of the other stuff that happened.
Yeah.
I can't remember it all.
The way she was insinuating he was a wrong'un wasn't funny at all. Who are you talking about? Who? Unblock Barker. Barker? Who's Barker?
No, Barker didn't get blocked. So Barker's Emma's ex, and you mentioned his name because he was in your chat last night, and she was going, block him, but we was like, we don't see him. He's not blocked, guys.
No, I didn't see him in there, but I think he must have been in there then if I mentioned his name.
Yeah, he was in the chat. He was talking. He was saying what she was saying was lies. He weren't saying anything bad about her, to be fair.
I didn't see that, guys. I didn't see the argument with Living because I come in at the end of that, you know what I mean? I don't see the argument about it, so I can't comment on that. Was you there, Hayley, with the Living comment, with the Living argument?
I remember him being in the live, but I don't know what the comment is that they refer to.
No, I didn't see anything like that.
Oh, do you know what, Evil Snoopy? You're getting right on my left tit.
I thought I ordered breakfast, and now I'm not too sure if I ordered it.
Another thing, and what was done as well last night, which I didn't agree with, was Ems, while you was on the duet thing, Ems was body shaming the manhood of Brett and stuff.
Was she? I can't remember that.
She body shamed him, and then this ex-mod, she was body shaming as well.
There was another one, weren't there, as well? I'm sure she did it to another person as well.
She did it to
a few people.
The thing she was saying, Angie, you don't stand by, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Whoopsie Daisy sent you some videos.
I know, I don't want to see them though, guys, because it's off me.
Is she in them, Whoopsie? I wouldn't.
You weren't as bad as people are making you out, though. So I wouldn't worry too much.
You weren't, and you weren't. The thing is, it's not the things that you've done. It's just been associated with what was going on, and you was just, you know, when you're in that headspace, when you're like, yeah, I'll do you.
It sounds like you're agreeing with it and going along with it, and it's not that case.
And to be fair, Angie, you didn't actually speak a sentence for at least 3 hours.
Oh, did I not?
No. So it was like, it was just the verbal acknowledgements that you did. I think that's all you could get out. It wasn't that you were saying anything, but she was baiting stuff and you were just like, yeah. Like, you could tell you weren't actually listening.
But how does Ems get away with all this stuff that she does say?
Wild.
It's crazy. She gets away with so much.
But you were all good, Ange. You got nothing from your side anyway.
Right, okay. Oh, for God's sake.
I don't think you'll get any hate out of it. But I think what I think will happen is people will try and manipulate and twist things like they always do, don't they, when it comes to you. So it's easy done, isn't it? Let's be honest.
People will associate that conversation as you being in it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You're
I don't
associated with the
Let
situation.
them twist it. Can someone screen record that? Because I've got a police case for that person. Can you screen record, please?
Yeah.
I don't know if life is in here. But yes, like I said, I don't care. People can say what they want. Not really. I don't really give a shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I've just blocked Evil Smithy. They keep talking about my kids. So
yeah,
I've seen that. Was that your children they're talking about?
yeah, so I've just blocked them just in case they ask you why.
Oh, right. No, that's no problem. Yeah. But she was good.
Do you know what you should have done, Hayley? You should have just muted them, because that's the most frustrating thing, knowing that they can't comment. They just have to sit here and watch.
I know.
That's the most annoying for
You know
them.
what, right? My kids aren't on the app. Like, if
Yeah.
you've got a problem with what I say, just say, call
You're
me.
right, Mandy. She doesn't have any shame in what she says or does.
Yeah. She kept opening these messages with the mods, and it had like a mod's full names in them, and she was saying, oh, she works for the NHS. She's voice recorded her saying that she can't be asked, basically saying she wasn't caring for patients while she was in hospital, because she used to sit on the phone to Ems for hours saying she couldn't be asked. And Ems made the assumption that she was leaving people like in their own feces and stuff. It was terrible.
Hello.
That's awful.
I don't know.
I'm Amy that she was on about. I don't work for the NHS. It's not true. It's all absolute lies.
Are you okay?
And
Yeah, I'm just nervous because I don't ever go in boxes.
Don't be nervous, darling.
It's all right.
You're just on the phone having a chat. Just look at it that way.
Are you the lady she was talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, okay.
It's really not true. I have never neglected anyone. I don't work for the NHS. It's just lies. It's just trying to ruin my life like she has many other people.
Why did you fall out? You don't have to say, just out of...
I will say I did want demodding, so I said I was taking a break from TikTok, and she found out I was talking to Lauren McGee, who she doesn't like, and Bag, who she doesn't like. So she fell out with me because I was talking to people she doesn't like.
Wow.
But she can't control you. You're allowed to talk to who you wish.
Well, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Genuinely.
all right.
You're being penalised for something that is not her control.
Yeah. Well, she's saying that I'm trolling her, but I'm not trolling her. I don't understand how I'm trolling her.
You're not trolling her. You're putting your side across that you've done, you've not done what she's
Yeah.
stating you've done.
Well, like, I haven't even said out to her, like, I've had no communication with her.
It makes sense because what she was saying was you've gone to the other side, but she wouldn't abbreviate where what she meant by that. So you're friends with people she doesn't like, and she doesn't like the fact you're friends with them. That's crazy.
I don't think there's anyone still around Ems that she's had a problem with. You know what I mean? She's had a problem with somebody and they've always gone and it's always been hatred after. I don't think she's ever stayed in contact with people for such a period of time. She's a horrible person.
And Steph that she's on about, Steph is lovely. Like, she didn't deserve any of that.
No one deserves that.
No. But
I think,
Sorry,
I'm carry on.
But I just wanted to come on and just say I haven't trolled anybody. I don't work for the NHS. I've neglected nobody. I did used to work in a care job that I don't work in anymore, that she knows. Well, she didn't know where I worked, but she knew I did used to work in a care job. So, yeah.
Is that where the assumptions have come from because you're no longer there, do you think? Or is she just genuinely...
I don't know why she said this. I really don't know why she said this.
What I find strange is previously she'd mentioned that she records phone calls with friends, and in my eyes and that, why would you be recording phone calls with your friends and that? That's between you and your friend. Like, that's just obviously used as revenge in the future. You know what I mean? She doesn't trust these people that she calls friends, and in the future she's going to use it against them.
Yeah.
And to be honest
She
with
doesn't
you,
trust anybody.
If we all believe what Em says, everyone that's been in her kitchen would be in jail by now, let's be honest.
Exactly.
It's
But
just
if it continues, I would go to the police. Like, that's
Yeah.
not acceptable behaviour. what she
definitely.
did
I've got
last night.
screen recordings. A lot of people have sent screen recordings and stuff.
Yeah. But Ange wasn't agreeing. She was just really drunk.
I was laughing at Ange going, Amy, you're getting sacked.
Angie, bun Angie.
No, I understand. She wasn't
I
quite
didn't even know who she was talking about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
'cause it was
everyone in a
random.
situation where they know somebody is going to just agree anyway until they know the story for themselves. And it's one of those, when you're in a kitchen or you're speaking to someone, you're just going to be like, yeah, you know, I agree. But until you actually know the scenario.
Yeah.
Because it was
It's
random,
not.
wasn't it? They were like dancing, and then next thing, Ems is bringing up everyone's messages and like.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Reading
Ems
about
can be
them.
like, she can be dancing 1 minute and be happy the next minute she's asleep on the
I
floor.
didn't see. Did she bring up messages as well?
Yeah, she was doxing people's full names and.
And she's the one
so
that
she wasn't
doesn't want
saying it,
people to
she
speak to
did
her.
it.
No, she did it, and she had like 1,900 people in a live, and she was telling people to ring up the NHS and stuff to get these people sacked.
Yet she doesn't want people leaking her address and leaking this, but she does it to everybody.
I was talking about someone that's severely trolling you. You know what I mean? Saying things, you know, they're in a certain position
Yeah.
at a job. I do
That's
think
understandable. That's using their power, yeah, that's understandable.
Trolled, you know, terribly. You know what I mean? If you're in a certain, like a police officer or a nurse or a doctor, do you know what I mean? That's what I was talking about. Nothing to, not out of malice. It wasn't out of malice. I don't think I should call it out of malice.
Yeah, well, I haven't even trolled her. Like, I don't get where that's come from.
When I say trolling, I mean severe trolling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
You're probably speaking to somebody she doesn't like, and that's where it comes from. It's,
Yeah,
you know,
that must be it. That's all I can think of.
it can only be something like that because she's that shallow.
I did hear a rumour, listen to this, I did hear a rumour today, right, through the grapevine and that from someone that's obviously quite well known on the app. That was talking about, you know, in like lives now, there's going to be ad breaks through lives. I don't know if it's been confirmed.
really?
Yeah, you know, like a short little ad break.
A live cuts out for an ad break.
Yeah, for a brief time doing ad breaks and that, which would make sense, you know. Which would make
And
sense.
she'd get the dodgy one. She'd get like Viagra and
It would make
thrush.
sense for
People
them
would
money
scroll
wise.
past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people are going to scroll past and then not rejoin?
Yeah, someone said that to me, and it makes sense as well because they was talking about that, weren't they? Bringing ads to the app and that a lot more.
I don't know if that'll work though.
It'll probably end up promoting their TikTok shop now because remember, TikTok shops overtook Wish and that and everything now, and Temu and all that.
Yeah.
I wonder though, Alex, if they'll do something like this is what I would do instead of putting ads to social media. What they should do is for as a host to subscribe to not getting ads. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you don't need to get ads if you subscribe monthly to
They're
TikTok.
making more money.
Yeah, that's the way they're
Yes.
making money. Yeah, so if you don't subscribe, then you get
I
ads.
truly believe if they're going to go through the ad way, then they need to reduce the actual, you know, the gift percentages back towards the host.
Yeah.
Because you're obviously advertising that then. I think if that's what they want to do, then that's how they have to move forward. Otherwise, it's not going to be beneficial to anyone else.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I need a little bit of an ad while I'm scrolling the
But
FYP.
can you imagine you got an ad break? It's something juicy, man,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Someone's being
An
exposed.
exposure, and you're exposing someone right here, right now, and they go, look at this message I've seen. The next thing you know, it's someone advertising like
Buy this
kitchen
mouthwash
tiles.
dispenser.
water flosser and that.
I wouldn't mind though. When I see an ad though, I am purchasing a hell of a lot more stuff. So I can't say that I'm not. I've ordered so much this week, but I really don't want to.
Can you imagine this? Listen to this, Kirsty. Can you imagine that? Angie's advertising now, like the water floss and float and blows her headband off. that's what it will like.
Right,
I would cry if you started selling TikTok shop.
right, I'm
I
going
think
to
that
go.
would be really funny for
I
you,
am.
actually,
Yeah.
She'd be like,
Angie. That's it.
shit.
I'm going to go now. Thanks for letting me join.
Aw,
Anyway.
Thank you, Annie.
so
See you later,
much. I'm
Ange.
sorry
See
what
you
you're
later.
going through. If you need anything, though, messages are always open.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Look at Miss Red's name, someone has said.
Oh, yeah, go on,
Alf
we're popular.
Bar's sister.
Huh?
She had to change. She had a battle, didn't she? And she had to change her name to Alf Bar's sister.
Who do you think she battled, Angie?
Who?
Don't.
Come on.
Who does the dare battle?
Cohen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
He said he's going to do it to Miss J and Luke, and they're going to be the whole family of Elphaba.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, my God. She's number 2 popular. Let me have a look. Popular. Oh, she went to the FYP today, didn't she? What was Miss? Oh, I see. Oh, for God's sake. How long does she have to keep? Oh, it's for 7 days as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What was on the FYP this morning with Miss Red there?
CLA mainly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just about when she, because she went live last night.
Thank God it wasn't me agreeing with doxing.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Ah, thank God.
I don't think anyone can use that and say you agreed to it. Like, I think if I would have told you, asked you how to spell your name, you wouldn't have been able to spell it.
Yeah.
It would have been. The only people that would mention it, and really, is the people that are really looking out to fucking string you up. You know what I mean?
When are we going to do our battle, Alex? Because maybe we could do some usernames like what Miss Red or something. I don't know.
No, Ange, we're not going. We're going extreme. You know, Ange, we're going super extreme.
Oh,
like,
God.
do you know what?
House One Sophia's just said, isn't
I don't
Alpha
wanna
on
die
the
on
streets?
TikTok.
Is that true? She's actually on. Well,
She
he.
said she's homeless, yeah.
But she
I want you, Ange.
makes
Right?
loads
I
of money,
think,
doesn't
right,
she?
What's that, Alex?
I think what you should do, if we do this extreme bet, right, and if I somehow win, right, and I don't think I'm gonna, but I'll think something like you dye yourself, permanent dye, like yellow, and call yourself a minion for a week or something. Like,
Do you have to do
Smith.
different skin tones, Alex? Jesus Christ.
no, if I'm
I
on
can't
about just
cope.
yellow like a minion, not going extreme, you can't knock me for that.
Like, dress her up as a minion.
Yeah, you have to do the full shebang.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I think that would be amazing.
Angie the minion.
And what are you going to dress up as, Alex?
Oh, we'd have to get a good one for Alice.
You know me, I'll go to the extremes. Like I said, I'll be on camera, so you'll see me anyway. You'll see what I'm gonna do and that. So it's not
Can
gonna be
you
like,
do Elf Bar and then sing Gravity?
if that's what I've got to do, that's what I've got to do. Like I won't back down.
We want the full makeup.
Full
Well,
green.
makeup as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
full
lot,
green.
not half a job.
You did
Thank
say
you, sort of a
extreme,
yellow.
Alex. Sorry, my delivery's hit, I think.
Full
hat, the
green
lot.
witch's hat.
The broom.
And you can pretend you're flying around the room on your broom.
So
singing.
okay. So have I also got to tuck it in like Elf Bar as well?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Go on.
I think that's...
Yeah,
that's,
guys, I said it. You know what? I said it. I don't care.
I don't think Alpha does tuck it in that much, to be honest.
DWP, I can't let you up, right, because I think you'll give Angie a heart attack today. She's a bit sensitive.
Glittery beard.
Yeah?
Oh, would I have to shave my beard off and everything?
No.
No, you'd have to cover it with glitter then and make it look.
Oh,
Just paint your whole face green, get a witch's hat and a little broom. You can pretend you're flying around your room singing Defying Gravity.
all right, I'm just gonna look on Google now to grow some abscesses. 1 second.
When are we going to do this battle, Alex? Start thinking about our day. So we
need
may
to get
give
the outfit
everyone.
sorted.
I think we should give everyone a good week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give it a week or so, and I think we should.
Why don't you do it at the end of the month when people have been paid and people might more likely help you win?
But do you know what the funniest thing is about this
Good
though?
idea.
It's gonna be. Do you know what's really funny, Hayley? It's like because you know if someone someone battled Angie and they really disliked Angie, they'd be gifting the other person to make sure Angie loses. But a majority of people dislike both of us, so you can't gift any of us really. You know what I mean?
I think the person who puts the most effort in, I think that's who'll get gifted. So he puts most effort into their outfit and everything.
No, because they're not doing that till after the battle.
I know,
It's the
but if we
loser that has
make
to
them
do
aware that they are actually, this is what's going to be happening, these are
I
the
might
consequences.
dress up anyway for the battle. I might have a look into something. I don't know. There'll be a laugh in it.
Or you could dress up as Gru for the battle and from the Minions. And then if you lose, you've got to dress up as one of the Minions.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Have you got dungarees? You'd have to get the dungarees with the yellow outfit.
Job Centre Plus. Oh no, that's DWP. DWP. I can't put you in if you're gonna do that, man. Please don't.
I've just told him, Angie, I can't let him in because you're really sensitive this morning.
I'm very sensitive this morning. Job Centre Plus. I don't think he's coming in for that, to be honest.
See, look at your Ange. Don't even start this shit. Look at your comments. Rise, job centre, man. Your community is fucking nasty to you, Ange. I promise you that.
They're just thirsty, Alex. Stop being so horrible.
And is elected.
I'm on peace. Okay, he's coming peace. He's coming peace.
Oh, for
Is he
fuck's
not?
sake.
I can't watch. I'm muting because I'll faint.
No, he's not going to do anything.
No, I'm on peace today. I'm on peace. I'm in the bath.
You see? No.
No.
Gee whiz.
No, I won't. Trust me, I won't.
No. You're all right, Job Centre Plus.
I'm very well. How are you, Angie?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah.
That's
Did you see Pearl, Alex?
Yeah, someone sent it me, Someone sent it me on Snapchat.
It sounded as though she was having a heart attack, like, for real.
Yeah, it was hilarious, to be fair. It was funny.
Donna wasn't having any.
I know it's a bit naughty, but when you went over to, Who's Live, that was hilarious.
Angie, I wouldn't have told you. Do you know, there was a woman that got in Donna's box, right? And we were laughing about it. And a woman got in Donna's box saying how disgraced she was.
Oh, you will, mate. You'll get all them, but fuck them, innit? Do you know what I mean?
There was only one person out of 3,000 in Donna's live or something.
Yeah.
It's only because everybody else said it was funny. Everyone was saying, how do I find him?
Mate, do you know how many messages I got? they're all from your team, basically going, yeah.
I message him all the time saying, "Can you go here?"
Who was that person's live you sent me in the other day?
Oh God, yeah, but
Do you know who did I send it to?
I think I can't remember.
I've got my breakfast coming.
Oh, I can't. I'll have to say it quick.
It began with an M or something.
It were Millsy.
That's the one. They let me up and they were like, "Don't do anything weird." I was like, "Okay."
Stop dobbing me in, though.
Oh,
Cannot dob me in.
No, it wasn't you messaging
I'll
me.
send you the video, Whoopsie. I think it's a good laugh.
Yeah, it's jokes, but you'll always get people. Nobody will ever fully agree with anything. That's life, innit? You know what I mean?
Are you gonna do something for the lesbian community as you was requested?
Yes, I have got something in the works for the.
Want anything nice, Ange? You want anything nice?
Stuff's always fun if you know your audience, and you know what I mean. If you know the audience, it's amazing. But it's just crazy. Some of the rooms you can go in and do it, and that.
We were falling off the back.
I thought she was going to fall off a chair. She fully backed up and screamed.
Oh God, it was so good.
Yeah, it was jokes.
Oh, I think it is. It's right. It's knowing your audience, isn't it? But also, like, Angie did like a 10-hour shift talking about all this other stuff. So it was a nice, like, actual moment for us all just to sit and laugh.
Innit? It just breaks all the tension sometimes. It's like, here you go, here's something chaotic.
Luke, the judge, is in. He might want a 3:30 show.
Hey, I'm there. I'm free till 5 today.
Luke will love it.
Luke would have a bloody heart attack. I think.
I was trying to get in Miss Red Box this morning.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, I was trying my hardest, mate.
Oh my God.
Everyone was outing me in the comments, so they were like, "Oh, don't do it, don't rise him," and I was like, "For fuck's sake."
But the thing is, what you got to understand is Angie's audience is totally different to Miss Red's audience. Miss Red's audience are like normal, nice people. I'm not saying you's not in the comments. Don't judge me, right? But normal people want the coffee mornings and that, and wants to watch and show a bit of gossip and stuff. Angie's audience is totally different.
Oh, I know.
Saying that though, Alex, so many people, Miss Red's live, were saying bring DWP and put them in the box.
It's probably your community. That was probably your community in the comments.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hello.
That job centre? Only Tony wants a visit.
He's had enough visits.
Fuck off, Luke. You will. You'll be in the free photo.
He's been sanctioned as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
yeah.
No money for Only Tony?
No, and he's not getting a budget in advance either. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony.
Not my words, I'm just the messenger.
Hi, Tanya. Oh, Tony, what have you been up to?
He's been up to shenanigans.
All the sanctions.
Mm.
I was
enjoying that.
I was extremely close to just renaming the entire account just to get in misread bots, but I was like, because it probably would have worked. I'm not gonna lie.
I think secretly, Donna. Yeah, please will you do Dirty Diadro?
Oh yeah, I need to actually get into his box battles at some point.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good for you.
Hello.
what have you been up to get a sanction?
No, hello. Yo, Job Centre Plus. What happened to my payment?
You know what happened to your payment, Mr. Tony.
No, listen to me. Listen, you owe me a backdated payment. I'm not happy.
Right, look, we've got a lot of requests coming in, and you, sir, are on the naughty list.
No, listen to me. I sorted out the sanction and everything, yeah? I'm meant to be getting paid for 3 children. You're only paying me for 1.
And Racer said Tony needs his budget in advance because he's
No, I've still got £87 to pay back on my budget now. You understand that?
Yeah, this is why you can't get anything else, because you owe me money.
So hang on. What? So you you get me a budget loan. Why did you decline me for a crisis loan?
Well, you said you were in a crisis, did you not?
Well, I was, but the England game was on. Didn't have a price of a pint.
Well, you know the rules, mate. I don't make them.
We've been checking up on your gifts.
I've seen your journal.
I need to look into this Job Centre Plus. I'm not happy at all. What's your name, anyways? Who do I ring to speak to? What's your name?
Just ring Phil.
Okay, right. Listen, Phil. You want to fill my banking? You want to fill my banking? All right. I'm not happy.
Banking, mate.
I'm not happy. You want to fill my banking? All right. You owe me 2 back payments.
Any issues?
All right. But listen, enjoy your day, people. And it's coming home Sunday.
It's definitely coming home
If you can do me a favour, if you can do a fast payment before 6 o'clock today, I'll have a couple of quid to get a couple of pints on a game Sunday.
We could have accommodate for that. We could
It's coming home.
Hi everyone. So I'm new to your boxes, but I watch Change every day. And I just wanted to say one thing. I did put it in the comments. I think Job Centre Plus should do it to Em, but the only problem is she sees Wood every day anyway, so she wouldn't be bothered.
Oh, Lenny.
Dogs?
Oh, the slander in this box.
Well said. Well said. But that didn't help my payments.
Tony, you'll get an advance for Sunday.
All right. I'm going online now to apply. I'll catch up with you in a minute.
I'll speak to you soon, Tony.
Right, Ange, do you want to give me box controls on this one? And I'll do it while you're eating.
Yeah. That's it.
And you don't have to do it.
No, you lot put a smile on my face every day. You know what I mean? I think you're all amazing, to be honest.
There you go. Done.
Yeah, you won't get attacked in these boxes, Lena.
Safe space.
Probably not with Job Centre Plus in it, so I'm probably not super safe. But, you
You just don't have to give an advance payment. You'll be all right.
Everyone wants the benefits at the end of the week. It's serving here.
And Honeybee said, will you give her Supermod?
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell, man.
£86, are you crazy? Tony, we've got a list of all your gifts in that bloody gifting ring you're in. You're making a mint.
Where's Eternity? Is she okay this morning?
Yeah, she's at a family thing. She messaged me this morning. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta make sure she's okay because
Remember telling Irish you loved him?
Did I? Yeah, I remember that.
He just
At least you're a happy drunk, Ange.
Hmm?
At least you're a happy drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the madness with CLA the other day when she was like having a bev?
Huh?
When she was like drinking the other day.
Oh, yes.
Yours what?
Shocking, that, wasn't it?
Do you want me to be totally honest with you? I find her really boring, if I'm going to be honest with you. I don't watch it at all.
That's the thing. It's not even funny. It's just aggravating.
She don't leave the house anymore, does she? All her lives now are stuck in the house. She used to leave the house and everything.
Well, she doing
I just
now.
think she's invincible to everybody, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a nightmare when I'm drunk. I'm not going to lie, but I'd never record myself and my shenanigans. Do you know what I mean?
And I don't know what she's doing with her hair and her lips. Oh my God.
She's going through a Britney phase, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
So was she back online last night? Because I didn't see that, because I was watching...
I thought she got... Oh no, it weren't yesterday.
Yeah.
Did she get arrested or something?
Yeah, she's back live though.
Oh,
Thank you, Jobo.
How come when I get arrested, not being funny, but I spend the night in the cell?
Yeah, innit? Free ball.
That's twice she's been arrested, and not once has she spent the night in the cell. I feel it's a bit of favouritism here or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they're looking at who she is. I don't know.
No, they're probably thinking I can't hack her all night.
No, I can't put up with the
I couldn't put up with her all night.
No.
Do you know what was really annoying, Angie? If you watch the video of her, right, when she comes back online, all she's like is me, like no accountability for like the things she said to people. It was crazy.
She's very lucky, to be honest, because if she'd done it... I live in South East London, and if she'd done it in some areas, I'd tell you what, it'd be a total different story. An outcome of what she does when she shouts out.
It's sometimes like talking to a brick wall with people like CLA and that, and it's like, you know, when people are calling her out for her shit that she's done and saying you've been racist, she goes, oh, I like Muslims, and you're like, Muslims not a race, like you need to understand and educate yourself, you know what I mean? This is what the problem is.
Yeah.
She doesn't understand, and you can't engage in conversation with people like that, unfortunately.
The logistics that go behind getting into some people's boxes, like CLAs, you have to go on another account, you have to make sure that she wants to hear your message and stuff like that, and like figure out who she doesn't like and whatnot, and then eventually she'll pop me in. But, you know, some people take time.
Yes.
Yeah. But she
befriends people just for the audience, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, well...
Same with Ems, though, that is. That's same with Ems.
Yeah. Well, look at her when when CLA befriended Alphaba and all that, and then, you know, dropped the next minute. And if Alphaba's homeless, like she's saying, where's CLA now? It's, you know...
CLA only cares about the top gifters. That's it. But, like, I think the behavior... She never even said sorry. Like...
I don't think she knows what the sorry means.
I just wonder if her sons ever watch. You know what I mean? Do her sons ever watch her or whatever? It's mortifying, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, though, the live, I think it might have been yesterday morning with, like, Living and all that. Did you guys see that?
No.
Oh, it was bad. Very bad.
Living's too extreme for me. Living's too extreme to even like on the app. Like the stuff that he comes out with. I mean, he's openly calling, saying homophobic slurs and saying, "I'm what I'll say, what I want." And I'm thinking to myself, like, how can you watch that and think that's acceptable? Yeah,
he needs humbling quick. I mean, I was in it. I'm all up for jokes and banter and stuff, but like yesterday, some of the stuff that were coming out his mouth, okay, now.
Yeah, there's no need.
No.
Yeah. Well, when he was in the box with Angie, I felt like he was trying to, like, his comments were disgusting about Angie, like genuine, and Ems, to be fair. But it felt like he was like trying to bait her to get her somewhere to say something.
I think he's in a mindset of, you know, everything's kind of not moving anywhere. I need to do something to get myself some attention. But he's going about it the complete wrong way.
Yeah.
Did you do something with Millen?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was him and Millen. I can't really say on it, but
yeah,
it was pretty bad.
According to Auntie Dingalange, last night, Living was trying to add Alicia to the four-way battle, but Brett jumped in instead.
Well, what four-way battle?
Because it was Living, you, Ems, and who was the other one? It was Brett, weren't it? Brett.
Yeah, Brett jumped in, didn't he?
Yeah.
I would have dropped and told Ems to drop I don't want anything to do with that woman.
And then apparently when...
And I've said it if you're living and watching, I've said it many times, guys. If you want the drama and all of this, don't add her because I will just drop.
Yeah.
So what's the point? That's one person I will not battle with.
And then Brett went off, and then people were saying, I didn't watch this personally myself, but people were saying Brett's and Hustle were then going to come back in. But I didn't see that bit.
This is where I don't understand. I mean, if anyone can help me with this and try and make me understand, like I used to like Hustle. I used to always watch him, and I thought, you know what, you know what, he talks sense, right? But after the other day, and he talks about like with these two witches and they're racist and all that stuff, and I'm thinking about, why would you want to battle racists? Why would you want to be in the company of racists?
This is what I'm saying. They don't care. They're not bothered. They just want to do it. They're doing it for clout, isn't it?
Some people take views over morals and money over morals, but I think he's always said unless someone's outwardly racist to him, didn't he? But then he's obviously accusing Angie of being racist to him.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, and I'll say it again, yes, it's offensive, that word I use, but it's not racist. It's not true.
Do you know with Hustle though, like I think sometimes, do you not think it's hard because you don't know if that's him and his true feelings or if he's trolling?
Yeah.
Like it's hard
Honestly, I can tell you 100% he does not give a shit. He does not give a shit what I said to him. He really doesn't care. You know, he's just playing the victim, using it for clout and all that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because like Alex said, why would you battle someone that, you know, that you think is racist?
You deem as a racist, yeah, especially being a person of colour. Is an example, and I can only. This is the only. I'm only saying it because it's a comparison. Imagine like someone had said something against the gypsy community or the travelling community, and then only Tony was battling them as a. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. You don't need to gift this account though. It's literally just like a troll account, but I appreciate it.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense, does it?
I'm going to drop to the comments, but it's nice to meet you all anyway. Thank you for the laugh.
You too, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to drop as well, guys, because I've got things to do.
Bye.
It's nice meeting you all. Speak to you all soon.
And Irish is in the comments.
Huh?
Irish is in the comments.
Hi, Irish.
She's been talking about you all day, Irish. You know.
She dedicated her whole life, you know, to him, Alex, playing Irish songs.
Ange knows where her bread's buttered, that's why.
Stopped in the bread buttered, no. It just nothing to do with that, I swear. Nothing to do with that. But you know what? He jumped in the box twice, Irish.
Look at her face.
You know, I've come to the conclusion, guys, you know what I mean? In front of 1.3k people, I now understand what's going on. I understand, Ange.
What do you understand, Alex?
Oh, she's blushing.
Do we all know, guys? Do we all understand what's happening now? Have you not sensed it now, what's going on?
What's going on?
You enlighten us.
Why do you think, right, Charlie's back around? Clapper 2.0 is pending, guys. That's what's going to go on.
Oh, you know what? That was my biggest regret. You know what, though, Alex? I said it's my biggest regret, although that also gave me a lot of clout. So if you look at it logically, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Well,
each to their own, I suppose. However everyone wants to make money is up to them. You know what I mean? No judgment from anyone. I'm a firm believer that people look down at people how they choose to make money, but that's not their issue. Why do you have to then have the judgment of that? You know what I mean? If someone chooses to do that as a job, that's cool. It's fine. It's on them.
Yeah, that's true, mate. It's like money's not even. Well, I know it doesn't really make sense, but money's not even a real thing. It's just. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, everything else should be valued more than money.
Yeah.
It's just it drives a lot of people as a fundamental thing nowadays, doesn't it?
I think it just makes your life comfortable, doesn't it? It doesn't add happiness or whatever. It just enhances and makes your life a little easier.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I didn't, Gals. I didn't judge at all. I just stated a fact.
Also, your it can your health pay for towards your health to a certain extent, can't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Money, people say money's or evil, but yeah, I do understand when people say that. But then also, when people say money don't buy you happiness, but neither does poverty, man.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because you're being made to spend money by the higher ups, etc., which then makes people act certain ways because of that. Whereas if that wasn't even a thing, maybe things would be completely different and stuff, which is a bit mad.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about control. That's what this world's about. Is control.
Yeah, I'd rather be happy.
You know what? Yeah, money does come with control and power, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, you can control people. You got money.
You control the media. You control the banking institutes, and it's all game over then from there.
This world's all about money, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like social media. Social media is probably the most powerful thing on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
But without money, what would we be doing? You know what I mean? We wouldn't be here. Yeah, I wouldn't be here.
And it's like when everyone was talking about the like World War III coming and all this stuff, right? That would never be physical, that wouldn't, There'll never be missiles and bombs. It'll only be cyber, that will. They'll turn off the electrical grids. You imagine turning off the internet for a week? Worldwide.
It would be chaos. Absolute chaos, mate.
If you turn the electricity off for a week, or the internet for a week, if you've got a family, right, in your household, and you turn off their internet for like an hour, watch what happens. Now you turn off the whole world's internet and then see what happens.
Yeah, but there was a time where we didn't have internet.
But you grow with society, and unfortunately now we are dependent on the internet.
Yeah. Well, people buy even their shopping on the internet, don't they? Which means they would have to actually go out now.
Well, in the next 15 years, there'll be no branches, there'll be no bank branches. It'll all be online, digital.
And I think that same with shops, same with a lot of things. I think more and more people buying on the internet now, aren't they?
Everyone's pippa gone down the fucking toilet. Imagine that.
What's that?
Everyone's pippa be gone down the toilet if that was the case. Like you have to go to the shop and that. You're screwed.
Yep.
Yeah. Very, very. I mean, when did the internet first come out?
Bloody hell.
Tell you now.
I'm going to say 1993.
No, a lot earlier than that. I'd say 1980.
I don't know, the internet 1993.
It became public on the 30th of April, 1993.
Oh, yes.
Alex, you cheated. You looked it up.
I promise you now, because I was thinking when I was a child, my dad used to own a taxi office, right? And when I was about 10 and stuff, the internet was so new then. Like, it was
It
really...
would have been 1980, isn't it? 1980, I was 6 years old. And we didn't have internet then. No. Good. So it's actually not that long ago when you think about it.
Fucking hell.
So that date, guys, so it says the World Wide Web became available to the broader public 30 years ago on the April the 30th, 1993. The World Wide Web was released into the public domain.
When was it out though? When was it invented? Like, do you know what I mean?
Have a look.
Nick, see, that's strange, that is, because Nicola said the first email was sent in 1971, but without the internet, but that's the public internet, innit? So obviously the internet existed.
When was the internet actually invented?
First email, 1971, Nicola said in the comments, so.
The first prototype for the internet came in the late 1960s with the creation of Arapanet. Don't know what that is. And it was founded in the USA.
Do you remember dial-up, Ange? Dial-up connection?
Yeah, we go...
Yeah. And then literally you're there on MSN and that, or talking to your friends, and your mum's on the phone, and you're like, get off the phone, mum.
Can you ever try to ring?
Yeah. Because every time someone phoned the house phone, your internet cut off, wasn't it? You're downloading LimeWire and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Hi, Zana, you alright?
LimeWire. Oh my God, yes.
LimeWire.
Hi, Sienna.
Hands. Yeah. Reverse 0800 in the phone box and that. Phone up people. Yeah, here's a question. Here's the question for the people in the comments. Who remembers going to the phone box and phoning 0800 28 29 30?
Oh, shit, yes, I do remember the number, but I can't remember what it was for.
Was that the child helpline and you'd tell them mad things?
What would that be in your brain? It was nothing to do with the child helpline. It was fucking... It was the, there you go, like the SX line, the SX line, you phone them up and saying that you got a problem and stuff. It was comedy gold when you were a child, man.
My mum used to tell me about how she used to be bored indoors, and when they first got a telephone, she'd dial up the talking clock and just listen to it. And then And then she'd keep getting, and then at the end of the month, she'd keep getting bills for it, and my grandfather would go mental.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Essentially, whoever just said childline in the comments.
It was Ziana.
Yeah, Xana's got some problems. She just... What would the hell? Would that be the first thing in your head? Let's just phone up the child line and say we got problems.
Oh, wait, mum and dad
Oh shit!
We'd be walking back from the park. We'd be like, "Should we do it? Come on, let's do it." And they'd actually
That's how trolling started. Though. That's how trolling all. That's how it originated. Trolling.
Yeah, Deanna's been a troll all her life, guys. Even to her own family.
No, the worst one I done was I used to call. It's probably terrible to think about it, but called a fire brigade to someone's house and tell them there was a fire.
You're a babby. You won't remember all the 0800, 28, 29, 30s and stuff.
No, but I remember using the phone box and all that, and then my mother used to send me up the shop with a note to get her fags.
Oh, Alfie, you ain't even lived, mate. You ain't lived yet. Yeah. They was the times, the 28, 29, 30s. That was the trolling days. That was you used to phone them up and saying that I'm not even going to go into it, to be honest with you. But you got Ziana here, right? You got Ziana's in here now that thinks it was a child line and she phoned up and said that she had problems. You know what I mean?
That tickled me, that.
Yeah, and they used to be really concerned and sincere and be like, "But are you okay?"
I've got a slight feeling that Ziana calling up help, fucking child line was a call for help, mate.
Someone's just put in the comments, Amanda, paying for ringtones. Listen to this one. I was 18 years old, went to Dixon's XL in the ball ring, right? That's what it used to be called. And I took a contract out for the first time, right? And it was a Nokia 6600, right? And I thought it was an O2, and I thought, you know what? My first contract phone, I started buying ringtones and logos from my front screen, right? My first month's bill was 1,800 quid.
I had blown your whistle, babe.
Who remembers the old Nokia that used to be able to change the
box for Angie.
Used to be able to change the case on it, and then you could change the keypad as well. You could swap them all around.
Yeah, Nokia 5100. It was.
Yeah, you could get the Union Jack one. Yeah. Everything.
But then the 3310, the 3310, the same as well. They're all the same.
Yeah. I think the first one I ever got was a Sony Ericsson. Do you remember them ones with like the orange borders?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got that pink Motorola flip.
Yeah, boy.
My mum was so old school. When everyone was getting the iPhones in school, she sent me to school with a Nokia. She went, "All you need that phone is for me to call you. Nothing else."
MT, what do you mean, Angie? You best not shout at me later. What's happened? What? What do you mean?
Yeah, the 3D lines.
MT, I don't think you did anything to MT. Oh, I didn't see you do anything to MT.
What about the old Sony Ericssons? They're worth money now. Do you know that?
The flip ones.
Yeah, the ones where you used to push them up. They're worth money now.
I think the first ever song I had of mine was Chamillionaire Riding Dirty.
Angie, I'm gonna mute. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
You know what, Tom?
Happy Friday to you. I'm gonna mute. I just need everyone to follow me. That's all.
Oh, okay, Tony. Tony's wants the clout chase.
I need to get 400 followers.
You've got 13,000, Tony.
I'm following you on this page.
You're on the wrong account, Tom.
That's the wrong account.
No, I'm on the right account.
He wants 14,000 followers. That's what he wants.
I want to get off the 13,000 is bad luck.
Right.
How greedy, Tony.
No, I want to get to the 14k because the 13,000 is bad luck. Look, you got 1.3. If only a small amount follow it, I will hit the 14k. Let's see if we can do it. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, Tony.
He's got to go and sink a Guinness, and by the time he sinks one of them, you've got to get him onto 14,000.
No, I'm still here. I'm just honestly, I'm not asking nothing. I'm not asking for no roses, no nothing. I've just clicked the follow button. I want to get out of 13,000.
All right, Tony. I don't even think I'm following you.
Unlucky for some.
Do you want to
Definitely is. It's fucking unlucky for me. Hey, get out of my face.
Does anyone recall? Does anyone remember going drinking in the parks and stuff like MD 2020 and
White Lightning and all that shit? Yeah, boy.
We're nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there.
Are you trolling me or what, Iron Maiden? Or are you a lover or a hater?
No, do you know what I used to do when I was younger and I needed money?
You're all getting sanctioned, so send them a follow.
We'd go and pretend that we was doing a sponsor for the school, so we'd go and knock on everyone's door.
Would you use a pencil then, Alfie, and rub it out? And then go back around again?
Yeah.
Frosty Jacks, White Lightning.
By the way, people, I'm screen recording this to see actually how quick I can get the 14k. So you're gonna go up in the video if you click follow.
I'm following you all the time.
Lovely bit of manipulation there, Tony. Lovely bit of manipulation.
Brilliant, man.
I fucking love it, mate. I swear I stink of manipulation. My middle name is manipulation.
I can't believe it's Friday today, isn't it? Oh my.
You having a party? You having a drink tonight, Ange?
You gotta be joking, man. I'm hungover.
Best way to get back on the horse.
Drinking, huh?
Best way to get back on the horse, isn't it?
Listen, Tony said it the other day. You can't have hangover if you're still drunk.
You can't listen. You can't get a hangover if you don't stop drinking. Right?
There you go.
Just remember it.
Yeah. I might have a drink tomorrow instead, Saturday, you know. And the Sunday, what about Sunday when we win the walk out at the Euro?
Look at your fucking 13,000 followers. They won't even follow my fucking... Click the fucking follow button. Let me get out of the fucking 14k, will ya?
Angie's going to be there on Sunday giving it ref, offside, ref, and she's not even going to know what she's fucking talking about.
Me, Alf, that was in the box, that was.
Right, lovely ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to dip because I need to finish my bath and I need to get nice and dry.
No, you fucking don't need to do that. You need to... Listen, I got £86. £86 out of that payment. Are you serious? How was that meant to get me over the weekend?
Now, you listen here, Tony. I've just promoted...
I'm going to have to do a box battle with Alex and Angie tonight.
I've just said, mate, if they don't follow you, they're getting sanctioned. So
Friday night, listen, it's 2 o'clock. I'm calling the biggest box battle we ever had in our life. Angie arranged it.
I don't think I could ably do a box battle. I think everyone would rather see me in a box, to be honest with you. And I don't mean a box.
That's 2 of us.
Right, see you later, Pete.
Alex, should we do it, guys? Alex, Tony, should we do it?
Hi, Job Centre.
Job Centre, please, listen, look at my email. I've been trying to... Honestly, I'll pay the rest of that bill if you just give me the crisis loan, please.
I'll sort it as soon as I've had my bath, mate. I need to get dry.
No, seriously, get
He
back
needs
to
a
me.
new cooker.
Yeah, mate.
Brother, I need white goods.
I'll give you white goods, mate.
Tony and Alex, let's do a 4-way box battle later.
I'll challenge you. 7 o'clock. Let's go.
7 o'clock, Tony, me, Alex, to get someone else.
And if ye lose, you've got to change your names to wannabe travellers.
Will they not get done though?
No, she's got to change her. She's got to put the gypsy flag in her as a profile photo, and then she's got to put in the official Guido.
100%. You got to put caravans in your pictures, and you got to change to wannabe travellers.
I'm going to bring a pony round to your house so you can take a photo with it, Ange.
Don't. You know what? Me and Angie's actually neighbours, and I swear my dead chicken on that.
Listen, I swear on the roof of my fucking trailer.
Right. Are you going doing the 4-way battle tonight, Alfie?
I don't mind, I might.
God, I wouldn't have a hope against them. Not a hope.
Not a hope.
Listen, I have to put AdBlue in my toilet system. Me lip. My living room's got a handbrake.
You're going a bit too fast on that motorway.
Listen, my axle wheel nearly came off, fella.
And then people have the cheek of saying, oh, this house move takes ages. What?
You just closed the door and hook it up, boy.
Hello, I've got a song coming out very, very soon. I might even give you a snippet tonight.
I just come from Malden. I drove into
Right,
your
listen.
Three Brewers was lovely that night. In walked young Stevie.
Fucking Levy.
In walked young Stevie, Ruben and Levy, and somebody wanted to fight.
See your version of it. Listen, I'm not trying to cause a divide here, yeah?
Oh.
I know the real version of that.
My version of it is different.
That's the one we see.
You got the gypsy version. I got the traveller version of that.
There's an Irish one as well, Alfie.
There's an Irish version of that.
What's the traveller one?
Oh.
I'll share it to you.
Yeah, you can't sing it. You can't sing it on here. Oh, thanks, Carl.
I'm back. Oh, so 7 o'clock, guys. Let's do some box battles. 4-way.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I think I've just tweaked.
Sorry, one second. The job centre is ringing me.
Karen, is that why there's a word in it that they use against traveller? Right. Okay.
You know the one.
And
I know the one.
And you know when we do that dare, the extreme dare battle, yeah.
Yeah.
That will be the official face reveal, won't it? So.
Why have you got a new face in this time, Alan?
Yeah.
Oh. We have an exclusive.
£86 Are you fucking serious? £86
You got more than me. I've just been given 40 quid.
Seriously, they rejected and declined my PIP. Are they serious declining my PIP?
Listen, appeal it. You get back pay.
Tony, you get too much fleecing people on here, for God's sake.
Exactly, 100%, Alex. But how dare they not fucking give me my PIP?
You know what
the DWP is like. He'd rather get his todger out online. You know what he's like, so.
Listen, I'm getting carer's allowance for Angie, but she told me not to tell anyone.
Listen. Tony's in a bad way. Why do you think he's got a mobility Range Rover?
A mobility? That's specified for me and Angie.
And he's unable to be controlled. That's why Sheila fucks off out on a daily. That's why.
Tony's got a cat carrier in the back of his Range Rover.
Funny.
So is your battle at 7 going to be a dare battle or just a normal one?
Do a dare one.
It's a normal battle, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, listen, I reckon whoever loses has to drink a teaspoon of Tabasco.
Listen, you're going to witness discrimination firsthand, yeah? I'm in the pub, yeah?
Yeah.
And while I've been in this box, now can you hear the music behind me?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
And she has managed to come over to me and said I'm being loud. Really? Am I?
Fuck them. Tell me what pub you're in and I'll show them how to get loud.
No, but on the serious note, am I being loud?
You're always fucking loud, Tony.
Yeah, I just think you're a loud person in general.
Yeah, to be fair, Tone, I think you might be partially deaf, mate.
Yeah, say that, Tony. Tell them that you're half deaf.
Yeah, to be fair, say you're partially deaf and that. And to be fair, then you speak to DWP and ask them to reconsider and that, and you might get picked.
Tony, tell me what pub you're in and I'll come and show them how to be proper loud.
Surely. I'm next to Gatwick Airport.
Well, they don't mind when it's football and they're all screaming and chucking their pints around.
That's what I'm saying. That's the second time she come over to me and said I'm being loud. I can't help but talk loud. People tell me I'm shouting at them.
Listen, just say to her.
Talk loud. What's wrong with them?
Just say to her, my babe, if you want an autograph, just ask me.
No, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna smash this. Sorry, not smash this glass. I'm gonna put this glass back across the bar and leave peacefully.
Oh my God.
Tony is a friend. Don't push that, mate. Because
But I don't know what to identify him as.
Don't push that, mate. Because
sorry, what is he?
It's gonna
gay man.
come
He's a
back
man.
on you, mate.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I apologise then. I didn't realise.
Yeah, just you got to be careful what you say. Remember.
No, but what I'm saying to you is, I tried to ask him, but he's shouting at me.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know, AJ, he is a nice guy, you know. He is.
Yeah, he seems a decent
Yeah, but he
person.
is-
Listen, I don't have a problem with AJ. AJ seems to know my traveller life. But I don't know if you class it as misgendered someone, and then all of a sudden I'm the villain. But he seems to know my traveller life.
Yeah, I think AJ, you know, he's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah, I think when it comes back to that thing, the shouting thing, what's the difference between what Tony done than people protesting marches in the street? Because you're also walking past elderly people shouting stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same sort of thing.
Exactly.
If you want to make a protest is a protest. You can't agree with one protest and then turn your eye and go, that's wrong.
I tried to ask him a question 3 or 4 times. AJ, if I misgendered you, I apologise. If I honestly didn't even realise I can't even see it because where I am, because I left the pub, I can't even see the screen properly. Yeah? So I can't even see who you are. I don't even have to click onto your profile. Now I know that you're a male. I will refer to you as a male now.
Yeah, he's a male and he just said that he was gay.
I ain't got a problem with, listen, I ain't got a problem with no one. I don't care who you are, where you're from. I ain't got a problem with no one. But what I'm saying, he can't tell me about how I can feel. If everyone else on the app is allowed to tell people how they can and can't feel, how can AJ, you in the box now, how can you tell me what you're telling me I was shouting at people? I shouted at people afterwards.
Tony, from a man to a man, do you know how embarrassing you look right now? In front of 1,600 people. You're a grown man. Like, do you not feel embarrassed? I am feeling second-hand embarrassment for you. Do you have kids?
I wouldn't want you to do that.
Listen, you ain't got to bring your children in.
I wouldn't want you to do that.
AJ, yeah, don't.
Why would you feel that for me?
Because you're an embarrassment. You call him
No,
people
but
girls
why
on TikTok
am I?
on
Why
Friday
am I?
afternoon.
Just answer me.
You're an embarrassment, mate.
But
Honestly.
why? Why? Because I misgendered you by mistake.
Read the chat. Read the chat. Read it. Stop talking and read.
But do you actually think I give a shit about TikTok? Is TikTok your life?
You do.
Is TikTok your life?
You do, 100%, because you went up and posted photos of a 19-year-old girl for views and clout.
Now
you're obsessed with TikTok. You're a loser. You're a 50-plus year.
57.
You're hitting very low there, AJ.
Who's an absolute loser. Come on, spit out some. Am I the one giving Alfie? You can shut up as well, mate, because you're just agreeing. So you're just proving yourself as a homophobic little prick as well.
Jesus,
just like your man Toad.
Okay, not a stage.
Calling me a prick. Do you want me to listen? Because I can show you homophobic. All I'm sitting there saying
don't bother me, mate. You're just showing yourself in front of 1,700 people.
All I'm sitting there saying to you.
So go on, boy. Give it to me.
Alf, don't lower yourself.
Give it to me, boy. Go on,
All
Alfie,
I'm sitting. Hang on. All I'm sitting there saying to you. All I'm sitting. No, hang on. All I'm sitting there saying to AJ is that he's taking some very, very low shots right now, and he doesn't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, but I understand that, Alfie. But when you're saying about if you want me to be really homophobic, I will. That means shows that you got homophobic intent in your ass.
Exactly.
Oh, listen, let's have it fucking straight, mate.
No, you don't
1,700 people.
Come on, Alfie. You don't say stuff like that.
Come on, guys. Let's not be homophobic, guys. I'm going to have to kick you guys. Let's not be homophobic.
Spin on that thing.
Please, guys, let's not be homophobic. Otherwise, you will be kicked from the box.
Alfie.
Yeah, am I muted? Why does it say I'm muted?
Can you hear me?
Not. I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, do me a favour. Show me what homophobia is, please, mate.
I can say what you want if you want me to, but listen, I'm not gonna.
Guys, I don't want a homophobic. No comments about
Angie,
homophobic.
let him say it. Say it, Alfie.
Angie, stop, please. He's the one what started this homophobic stuff, so let them finish.
I'm not saying to you, AJ.
Okay, but then go and
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't say
saying it towards you, AJ.
Because it's not fair on Angie. Come on, people.
I don't want any homophobic comments, please.
I don't know how it's gone from being in the pub to homophobia and everyone going at each other. Why? It's not necessary.
Because I was the only person that said that the behaviour was wrong.
I get that, AJ, and I did try and come up before it all kicked off to say, look.
Can I just say, AJ, that wasn't aimed at you, what I said. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Alfie, speak up.
Huh?
Alfie seems to have gone quiet. I've asked him to speak.
Listen, Mother Teresa, I'm not going to sit here and fall into a baited trap. I don't really care if you think I'm homophobic or if I'm this or if I'm that. I don't care. All I was sitting there saying is that he was taking some very low shots and that if he wanted me to be homophobic, then I could be, because he was sitting there calling me a prick when I've not actually said a single word against him. The only thing I actually said to him was that he was taking some very low shots about Tony's past, which Tony has proven wrong. So you can take it how you want, but I don't care what you're saying. I really don't care.
Because he called you a prick, that warrants you to be homophobic. No, it fucking doesn't, small man.
So what warrants him to call me a prick?
That you blatantly are.
Because when Tony was making homophobic
I'm turning heads. Mother Teresa, listen, neither one of you meet off the app. I'd smash both of your faces. You're both two pussies. You're both pussies. I'd smash both of your faces. You won't meet off the app. You scumbag. Suck my dick.
You, Tony, I'm talking to you.
Evolve, Tony, evolve.
I'd say your name, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Alfie. Jumped in here to address Alfie because he said he could be homophobic, so I said to him, do it. I want to see what it is, what he meant. But he obviously hasn't, has he? So
didn't he say I could show you I don't know what that really means, actually.
Neither do I, Angie. That's why I asked the question.
Listen, I don't want to get involved.
I know what it was.
And I've just sat there and said that I'm not going to fall into a baited trap. I said what I said. If you don't like it,
no, because you know what you said was wrong, and you don't want to fuck up your platform, and you don't want to lose followers.
What
but you've already said it now,
I've got 3,000 followers. What platform?
And you're about to have less. You've already said it now. Sorry.
What platform? I don't care. What platform?
Sorry, you've already said it. You've already shown it.
What platform?
Can I just say something, please, Angie?
Yes,
it's just showing you here how the level of the people that will not stand behind travellers or gypsies. Travellers or gypsies get discriminated every single day and no one blinks an eye. Then something is being said about homophobia and every single body jumps in. You can see it in the comments.
Everyone was there for Tony.
Everybody was agreeing that discrimination shouldn't have happened. One person disagreed with that.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But, you know, AJ is entitled. One thing, Snowflake, AJ is entitled to his opinion, and he didn't agree with what Tony said. And fair enough, that's his opinion. You know what I mean? He's entitled to that.
Yeah, but I'm saying my opinion is with travellers, they're classed as the lowest of the lowest. Now Tony there just got abused left, right, and centre, and thrown out of a pub. And in the comments, I'm talking about no one battered an eye. Now AJ got offended, and in the comments,
I didn't get offended, love. I did not get offended.
Well, you seem offended because you keep dropping out every second and coming back in. You seem offended to me.
Nope,
anyhow,
not offended.
The
Absolutely
comments
not.
keep saying about homophobia, but when it was about Tony and the travellers and the gypsies, there was hardly anything says. The only one that's backed Tony up really was you, Angie, and was Alfie. And that is it. And I'm telling you,
that's my opinion. I think he was in the right, but AJ can have his own opinion. He's entitled to that, and I'm not going to shut him down for having that either. I just don't want anyone to be homophobic either, because that's just...
But what I'm saying is, like, when you get irate, it's like me, I'm a bit irate at the moment, so I'm talking a bit loud, because you have to try and come across with how you're feeling. And this is what Tony does. He's an Irish high-rate man. It is what it is. Does not mean that he's a violent man, do you know?
He's just come on live and threatened to beat myself and NJ up.
I will do, because you're two keyboard warriors. If I seen you face to face, you wouldn't speak to me like this.
He is a very violent man,
the two of you.
Clearly.
I'm here
He's very
in and out of the pub I've just left.
violent man, isn't he?
Hang on, it's very easy for you to sit there baiting him, and then when he sits there and turns around and says that...
How did I bait him? Because I didn't agree with what he was saying. Does that class as baiting somebody?
AJ, you know
there's no beating going on there.
No. Let's revise, shall we? He made the statement that I don't know what it's like to go through life without discrimination. So I made the point that yes, I do, Tony, because I'm gay. Okay, that's the only point that I was making, all right? So I wasn't baiting anybody. I was trying to explain my situation. He is not smart enough to have a conversation, so he has to resort to violence. It's a bit like the animal kingdom, because they're not evolved to have conversations, so they have to resort with violence and fighting. It's very sad, actually. Very sad.
Animals, yeah? So now we're animals. So that's basically what you're saying. So now we're animals. We're like the animal kingdom, and we have to resort.
Who's there? I was on about Tony. Okay, who's there? What are you on about, Alfie? What are you on about, son? What are you on about?
I thought you weren't getting upset, AJ. You sound quite angry to me.
No, I'm trying to explain my point. But when somebody's trying to create a narrative that's simply not there, I'm explaining my point, Donna Marie.
Okay. Let me just say something. I agree with you, and I agree with Tony. Tony's point, right up to the point where the woman come over and started telling him to leave the pub. He had me right up there until he started going on about your gender. Then he didn't have me. I lost all interest after that. But he has no. Just because we face racism every day as gypsies and travellers, we don't have a right to discriminate anybody due to their colour, their ethnicity, and due to what sexuality they choose to go by. We have no right to do that. It's wrong. But you have no right to sit here and judge him, and he has no right to sit you. You just can't do it. We can't say 1 minute we're against all this and then be exactly the opposite.
Donna Marie, sorry, I do have the right. He's just come on live in front of 1.5 thousand people and called everybody cunts, called elderly people cunts who are simply having their meal. I do have an opinion. He did it on live. I can have an opinion on that. Okay.
Okay, but so baiting him now for him to carry on, knowing that he's had a drink, AJ. Who's the bigger person, you or him?
I didn't know he's had a drink. How am I baiting him?
He's in the pub. He's been drinking. So
how am I? Tell me how I'm baiting him. Tell me how I'm baiting him.
You just don't need it. You think you talk down to people.
You're trying to make him rise. You're trying to.
No, I'm not at all. All I stated was that I didn't agree with him. He come in the box and then started giving me homophobic abuse once he found out I was gay. Okay, I didn't escalate this. He did.
And then you switched it around.
Then he asked the question, you know, whether you was gay, whether you was a man, whether you was a woman, and he apologised. Then Mother Teresa had to jump in.
Apologise. Okay, yeah, so he just jumped in the box and says, I'm sorry, I thought he was identifying as female when I didn't say that. It wasn't an apology, it was trying to be funny, and not one single person laughed in the box. He even asked if anybody's still there, because it was stone cold silence, because nobody finds him funny. Okay? I'm sorry, but you can't...
And then attack somebody straight after.
It's like I'm speaking to...
Guys, can we hear from MT, please? Because I don't want everyone going on at AJ, guys. Hi, MT.
What's going on? Listen, let's not get it twisted. My beefing with Tony, that weren't why I was here to argue. I jumped in because I heard Alfie say, you called me a prick, so if you want me to show your homophobia, I will. So I was intrigued, obviously, as a homosexual man. I wanted to know what it was that homophobia looked like from Alfie's perspective. And I have the right to call him out and ask him that question. So that's why I was here. Wasn't here clout chasing, wasn't here to do anything else. I simply wanted an answer to the question. But unfortunately,
Alfie to that?
Unfortunately, he never gave me an answer.
Guys, can we hear from Alfie now, please? No, Faith, please, can we hear from Alfie?
I've got a call. I'll jump back when I'm off my call.
I did give my answer, and my answer was that I said what I said, and I'm not going to fall into a baited trap of me sitting there coming out with all this fucking shit and then getting... I don't care about the platform. I've got 3,000 followers. If no one likes it, no one likes it. It is what it is. But, you know, oh well, I don't care. So you can call me what you want. You know, oh well, I don't care. So you can call me what you want. You know, oh well, I don't care.
Yeah, can you not hear yourself echoing?
At the bottom.
And to be honest, I'd understand that if I baited you, Alfie, but you baited yourself because it was you who turned around and said it. I didn't demonstrate any behaviour which would then make you come out with that statement. Your statement was, you call me a prick, so I'll show you homophobia. To me, that implies you are homophobic. Whether you've carried out the actions or not, you were willing to do it. So that's fine. That's what I understand. But I just wanted them words to come out of your mouth.
MT, I think that just came out wrong, though. I honestly
rather than you sitting there shouting that you're not homophobic, I'd rather you just be honest. That's the type of person I am. If you're honest, I'll respect you more. If you're not being honest with me, then that's sad. But the reason why I ask you to be honest is at one point I might end up back in here talking in the chat, and I'd want to know whether it's probably right, whether to tap your screen or not, and it's probably not best for me, I'll be being honest. Do you get me? Because I don't like homophobic people. But you know what I hate worst? A liar. So I'd rather you just be honest. So you said it because you knew what it is that you were going to say because he called you a prick and it got you rowdy, which is sound, but at least be honest and own it.
Listen, everybody knows what a homophobic slur is. So just because you have the knowledge of knowing what a homophobic slur is and the knowledge of being able to use it does not necessarily mean that you will use it and does not necessarily mean that you are homophobic. Me sitting there saying I could be and I could use a homophobic slur towards you does not necessarily mean that I am homophobic. I've got a cousin who is a transgender man who turned from a woman into a male, and he's probably a better looking man than me. That does not necessarily mean that I am homophobic. And
I think it came out wrong, to be honest.
No, and it does not necessarily mean that I have a problem with you, Mother Teresa, or AJ. But to sit there and call me a prick and me to, yeah, all right, then sweet, it was a low blow. But it does not necessarily mean that I'm homophobic and I'll come out with them slurs on a daily basis. It just means that I know what them slurs are and I could use them if I wanted to, but I do not want to use them, so I'm not going to use them.
Okay, so the fact that he's called you a prick meant that you were going to say something which could potentially be homophobic that you knew you could use, but you might not use it. So if he calls you something worse than a prick, what the fuck are you going to say, Alfie? Because, I'm a bit nervous. I think that's deep, you know. If they're the type of responses you come out with when someone calls you a prick, if you jump to homophobia straight away, that's a low blow, that, Chief.
It might be a low blow, but it is what it is. I've said it, and, you know, I'm sorry that it's offended you, Mother Teresa, and I'm sorry that it's offended AJ. But that's just the words that I chose, and, you know, I've said it now, and as I said to you, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm homophobic and that I'm going to come out with a homophobic thing, but it's there. And, like, everybody else knows what the homophobic slurs are, and everybody else knows what homophobic words are, but they don't necessarily use them.
Yeah.
That just seems bullshit to me anyway, but nice one for being a man and standing there and having a conversation with me. I appreciate that. But Angie, I'm out. See you in a bit, people.
Oh, okay. See you later.
No one's bottled nothing. As I said to you, listen, Angie knows what a homophobic slur is. Alex knows what a homophobic slur is. Nana knows what a homophobic slur is. Doesn't necessarily mean that you use them. All right, yes, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I said it because he called me a prick. It is what it is. It didn't mean that I was going to follow through and call him a homophobic slur. You can call me a racist, you call me what you want. You call me a homophobic, sorry. I don't care because I know that I'm not one, so it is what it is.
Yeah, but why
drop out
why did it change from what happened to Tony? You know, it's going from one thing to
say, you know, at the end of the day, listen, I agree with what he did because it's not okay, you know, because he gets it every day. So I agree with that. But, you know, also AJ's entitled to his opinion, you know, when he comes in, you know, but I don't agree that actually AJ should have called him a loser, you know, and I think he could have just had an opinion without the name calling. Do you know what I mean?
But maybe for today, please, Angie, don't let Tony in the box because they're just going to go back and forth, and more words is going to be said and more arguing. But I'm going to drop out, and thanks very much for letting me in.
I know, Bev, it's not on the same level, but there's no need for names. You know, you lose your argument once you call names, and at the end of the day, just have different opinion.
Angie, everyone jumped when Tony said one thing, but when it happened with the racism, no one jumped. Do you know what I mean? It's always the same way when it comes to travellers.
Listen, AJ's first thing was to sit there and say, I know for a fact that he was being loud in the pub. He had AirPods in and he speaks through his AirPods. You don't know if he's being loud. Listen, I could be right next to the AirPod. I could be a million miles away from the AirPod. You don't know if I'm shouting.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I do feel for Tony. That's my opinion. Do you know what I mean? You know, when when she came up and said that to him, you know, he probably did feel like there was being discriminated.
And in all fairness, we're not there. We're not in the pub to know exactly what went down and who heard him and who didn't. We're behind screens. We're just judging somebody on stupidness.
Exactly. Like Tony apologised, so just went from one thing to another.
Yeah. But I don't think he should have been threatening AJ either.
But you know what, Angie? If it was someone else that apologised, it'd be accepted. But because Tony is a traveller, no.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
See, that's not the way I'm picking this up. I don't know.
Hang on, exactly what make sense just said. Everybody.
AJ's a friend. I class AJ as a friend of mine on here. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody sits there. When CLA had her big fucking spout off the other day, yeah, she sat there, every single person, oh, she's drunk, she don't know what she's doing. When Tony gets up in a pub and sits there giving it, oh, look at him, look at the way he's acting, look at him. You can't use drink as an excuse.
Yeah.
I don't think Tony should have gone, AJ should have gone for Tony's kids though.
Exactly.
That was a low blow.
No one brought that up.
Wait 1 second. AJ didn't go for his kids.
No.
He just said about kids haven't you acting this way. That's what he meant.
To be fair, but let's not twist that on AJ. That's not fair. He only asked the question.
I'm saying AJ shouldn't have brought up.
I agree. He should never have mentioned that, but don't twist it to make out like he was going after his children.
Alex.
You did. You said he went after his children. You said he went after his children. No,
I
that
didn't
was not
mean
the
it
case at all.
like that. Then he shouldn't have gone and said anything about his kids. Kids should never be brought up.
Yeah, I agree. Kids should never be mentioned. All he asked if he was a father. Don't try and say he went after his children because that's wrong.
Then Alex jumped in and stepped that down. So that was dealt with and nipped straight away. So it doesn't need repeating, does it?
To be honest, I don't think that Tony even heard him.
Guys, let's not. Someone's put you losing.
You are right, Leila.
He never brought children in that way. Okay, please don't make out he's talking about his children because AJ was not.
No, he didn't but I don't think Tony heard him saying it. So because Tony would have gone.
We'll just leave it there. Hi, Mariah.
You would have went. Hi, Angie. How are you keeping?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
That's good. I hope everyone's good.
Yeah, there's a difference, exactly. People always say that about me. I'm not. There's a difference. Do you know what I mean?
Whatever has just happened has just happened. Everybody's got their own opinion on it. It is what it is. If it stops your day and it fucks up your day, then it is what it is. Sorry about that.
I'm confused how this live's got here, to be honest with you. It's a Friday afternoon. Everyone was chilling. Everyone was having a laugh. And then now look what's happened. Everyone's scared to talk now in case someone gets offended. Everyone's in the comments now.
Alex, if you have a laugh and then they don't like it and they want to ruin it, carry on having your laugh and ignore them.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not offended, Alex. I still love you, and Alfie, I love you so much.
Let's not forget. I like a bit of a drink, as you all know. Okay, and I say things, and let's not talk about Tony's drinking because I drink. I say shit myself all the time, and I say stuff. Okay, he's had a bit to drink, and that's what it is. You shouldn't listen. I'm not saying you should threaten. No one should be threatening anybody, though. You know what I mean?
I don't think when the drink
when you put in a threat towards somebody, that's when you lose your sort of debate. And it's good to have these debates and people understand each other. Yeah, but the minute you say, I'm going to come and smash your face in, somebody else's back's going to get up, somebody else is going to be triggered. And we're all grown adults in this box, so we should be listening to each other, understanding each other. And
I have a lot of respect for him, do you know what I mean? I do have a lot of respect for him, and I don't.
No, when you're Irish, and I'm not just saying this. When you've had a few drinks, you know this trees.
Yeah.
Very rowdy people. You know what I mean? Pick up things wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we jump.
Find drink.
I think Tony's had a bit to drink. I have a bit to drink. I did a lot of shit myself last night. You know what I mean? I
think AJ's a good lad. To be honest with you, I think he's a good lad. And I speak to Tony, so. It's like it's one of them, like you say, you're going to agree with certain things that are said that you're friends with, and you're going to disagree. Just life. This is how it happens.
Yeah,
you can't always agree with people 24/7, even if you're friends with them, or otherwise, and the vice versa. Even if someone you don't know, if you agree with something they said, you're just going to agree because that's life. That's you being honest. That's you being on a platform. That's how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, because it's Tony and everybody's got a preconceived notion about him, they use anything.
Listen, you know what? I'm still vexed. And honestly, I wanted for the snowflakes in the chat or in this live, yeah? There's 1,800 of you. How can I get run out of a pub, discriminated against, the only person to come over 3 times on a Friday afternoon with music on in a pub, it's sitting your live, Angie, and them telling me I'm too loud? How on God's earth is that possible?
No, I don't agree with it. I agree with what you said, Tony.
How is that possible?
The comments, because they want to write you up. They want you to say bad things. This is what they want.
Yeah, Tony, you're better off in the comments.
Listen, I didn't want to come in and argue with no one, yeah? But when they're trying to turn a blind eye to what was actually happening, vexed me. That's what vexed me. Because you know what? Look. So now, I guess on the FYP. Guess what? Thank you. Guess what'll be out on the FYP? Tony apparently being homophobic. But you know what? There'll be no talk about discrimination against the gypsies or travellers. There'll be no talk about that. Exactly. It'll be just me. Exactly. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
We know where you're coming from.
I'm fuming.
Enjoy your...
I'm fuming. And go and fucking fix your nails and fix your hair. And if being called a fucking... It's classed as homophobic. Go and sort it out. Go and fucking sort it out. Because I'm sick of being discriminated. I'm sick of people like you.
I know it's frustrating, but you're better than this. I know you're frustrated, but please, you're better than this. You're better than this. Come on.
Yeah. Listen, if I was you, I'd stay out of the boxes for the night. Enjoy your drink. Enjoy your weekend, because this is what people want. They love it. Angie, to do it to you.
Don't stoop yourself to the levels that other people do on the app. Don't become that person.
Exactly, Alex. You've got
a target on your back already, Tony. You know this as well. There's a target on your back as well. You're allowing people now to judge you on other things.
Stop drinking, be a dad. How many dads sit down and have a drink in the evening, though? You can't be saying that.
Can we all move on
many
to talk about
mothers
who's excited for football on Sunday? Is everyone excited for the football?
Who's playing?
I think England and Spain.
England and Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Come on, the English. He can do
Come
this.
on, the English.
Why did you just ask who's playing football?
Lads, listen, there's a lot going on in the world. There's no need for all this fighting. There isn't. Do you know what I mean, Therese? There's too much going on.
No. If you can't get on, just block each other, move on.
Someone in the comments and
each other move on.
Someone in the comments and said, bloody hell, 3 o'clock and drunk. I think you're in the wrong room. Have you not seen the host? Someone's whinging in the comments saying, that person's, Tony's 3 o'clock and he's drunk. Definitely the wrong room for that person.
I never thought I'd see Angie and Alex ever in the same box again. And it's good.
Angie, I've seen you do your FYP in the mornings and you've had a few shandies, you know what I mean? Don't start lying.
You see, I keep slipping off the camera just to nick another bottle. Yeah.
It's only water, guys. It's only water, guys. Next thing you know, she's falling over her bed.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.